Hello children, I am Rizwan. Children, polygons are shapes made of straight lines. You can see polygons everywhere. For example, the shape of a football field is a rectangle, which is a type of polygon with 4 sides. Polygons are special because they are closed shapes, meaning they connect back to the starting point. You can find polygons in everyday objects like windows, traffic signs, and even the shape of some tables. One of the most common polygons is a triangle, which has 3 sides and 3 angles. A triangle can be found in many things like a slice of pizza or a road sign. Another polygon is a quadrilateral, which has 4 sides like a rectangle or square that you can see on books, boxes, and even tables. Circles are different from polygons because they have a curved edge, not straight lines. You can spot circles in items like clocks, wheels, or plates. A semicircle is just half of a circle, like a folded paper plate. In this video, you will learn all about different shapes like polygons, triangles, quadrilaterals, and circles. Learning outcomes. After the completion of this lesson, you will be able to know: understand different shapes like polygons, triangles, quadrilaterals, and circles in everyday life. Learn how to identify polygons by their sides, angles, and closed shape. Recognize and name basic shapes such as triangles, rectangles, and circles. Discover how the parts of a circle like radius and diameter work. Keywords from this lesson are polygons, triangle, quadrilateral, circle, sides, angles, radius, diameter, rectangle, and semicircle. Children, first let us know polygons. The word polygon is derived from a Greek word in which poly means many and gon means angle. This means that a polygon is a closed figure that is formed by straight lines, and these straight lines form the interior angles in it. Polygons can be commonly seen around us. For example, the shape of a honeycomb is a polygon with 6 sides and is known as a hexagon. Each polygon is different in structure and is categorized based on the number of sides and its properties. It should be noted that all polygons are closed plane shapes. Properties of polygons. The properties of polygons help us identify them easily. In other words, the following characteristics of a polygon help us to easily check whether a given shape is a polygon or not. A polygon is a closed shape, that is, there is no end that is left open in the shape. It ends and begins at the same point. It is a plane shape, that is, the shape is made of line segments or straight lines. It is a two-dimensional figure, that is, it has only two dimensions, length and width. There is no depth or height to it. It has three or more sides in it. The angles in the polygon may or may not be the same. The length of the sides of a polygon may or may not be the same. Sides. It refers to the line segments which form the polygon as in the above figure. AB, BC, CD, DA are its sides. Vertex. Point where two line segments meet, as in the above figure. A, B, C and D are its vertices. Adjacent sides. If any two sides share a common endpoint, they are said to be adjacent to each other, thus called adjacent sides, as in the above figure. AB and BC, BC and CD, CD and DA, DA and AB are adjacent sides. Adjacent vertices. It refers to the endpoints of the same side of the polygon. As in the above figure, A and B, B and C, C and D, D and A are adjacent vertices. Diagonals. It refers to the joints of the vertices which are not adjacent to each other. As in the above figure, AC and BD are diagonals of the polygon. Now let us see the triangle. A triangle is a simple polygon with three sides and three interior angles. It is one of the basic shapes in geometry in which the three vertices are joined with each other and is denoted by the symbol. Properties of triangles. All geometrical shapes have different properties related to sides and angles that help us to identify them. The important properties of a triangle are listed below. A triangle has three sides, three vertices, and three interior angles. The angle sum property of a triangle states that the sum of the three interior angles of a triangle is always 180 degrees. Observe the triangle ABC given above, in which angle A plus angle B plus angle C is equal to 180 degrees. The triangle inequality theorem states that the sum of the length of the two sides of a triangle is greater than the third side. As per the Pythagoras theorem, in a right-angled triangle, the square of the hypotenuse is equal to the sum of the squares of other two sides. That is, hypotenuse square equals to base square plus altitude square. The side opposite the greater angle is the longest side. The exterior angle theorem of a triangle states that the exterior angle of a triangle is always equal to the sum of the interior opposite angles. Vertices A, B and C. Sides AB, BC and CA. Angles: angle A, angle B and angle C. Here, the light blue colored area is the interior of the angle. The black line is the boundary. Whereas the dark blue area is the exterior of the angle. Now let us see the quadrilaterals. A quadrilateral is a polygon with 4 sides, 4 angles and 4 vertices. Whenever we name a quadrilateral, we need to keep in mind the order of the vertices. Properties of quadrilateral. Each of the quadrilaterals discussed above has its own properties. Though there are some properties that are common to all quadrilaterals, they are as follows. All quadrilaterals have 4 sides. All quadrilaterals have 4 vertices. All quadrilaterals have 2 diagonals. The sum of the interior angles of quadrilaterals is 360 degrees. Vertices: A, B, C and D. Sides: AB, BC, CD and DA. Angle: angle A, angle B, angle C and angle D. Opposite sides: AB and DC, BC and AD. Opposite angles: angle B and angle D, angle A and angle C. Adjacent angles: angle A and angle B, angle B and angle C, angle C and angle D, angle D and angle A. Circles. A circle is a 2-dimensional figure formed by a set of points that are at a fixed distance, radius, from a fixed point, center, on the plane. The fixed point is called the origin or center of the circle, and the fixed distance of the points from the origin is called the radius. Properties of circle. Let us move ahead and learn about some interesting properties of circles that make them different from other geometric shapes. Here is a list of properties of a circle. A circle is a closed 2D shape that has one curved face. Two circles can be called congruent if they have the same radius. Equal chords are always equidistant from the center of the circle. The perpendicular bisector of a chord passes through the center of the circle. When two circles intersect, the line connecting the intersecting points will be perpendicular to the line connecting their center points. Tangents drawn at the endpoints of the diameter are parallel to each other. Parts of circles. Radius. Radius is the distance from the center of a circle to any point on its boundary. A circle has an infinite number of radii. Diameter. It is a straight line from one side of the circle to the other side passing through the center. Circumference. It is referred to as the perimeter of a circle and can be defined as the length of the boundary of the circle. Chord. Any line that connects 2 points on the boundary of the circle is called chord. Diameter is the longest chord. Arc. It is a portion of the boundary of the circle. Interior of the circle. Area inside the boundary of the circle is called the interior of the circle. The exterior of the circle. Area outside the boundary of the circle is called the exterior of the circle. Sector. It is a region in the interior of a circle enclosed by an arc on one side and a pair of radii on the other two sides. Segment. It is a region in the interior of the circle enclosed by an arc and a chord. Tangent. A tangent is a line that touches a circle at a unique point and lies outside the circle. Secant. A line that intersects 2 points on an arc or circumference of a circle is called the secant. If a circle is cut into half along the diameter, that half circle is called a semicircle. The two halves are of equal measure. A semicircle can also be referred to as a half disc, and it represents a circular paper plate folded into halves. There is one line of symmetry in the semicircle that is considered as the reflection symmetry. Since the semicircle is the half of a circle which is 360 degrees, hence the arc of the semicircle always measures 180 degrees. Properties of semicircle. Listed below are a few important properties of a semicircle that makes it a unique shape in geometry. A semicircle is a closed 2D shape. It is not a polygon since it has a curved edge. A semicircle has one curved edge, which is its circumference, and one straight edge, which is called its diameter. Exactly half of the circle. The diameter of the circle and the two semicircles formed out of it are the same. The area of a semicircle is half of the area of the circle. Points to remember. Polygons are shapes made with straight lines that connect back to the starting point, like triangles and rectangles. triangle has 3 sides and angles, and the total of its angles is always 180 degrees. A quadrilateral is a polygon with 4 sides and 4 angles, and the sum of its angles is 360 degrees. A circle has a curved edge, and its center is the same distance from every point on the circle. A semicircle is half of a circle and has one straight edge, diameter, and one curved edge, arc. Thanks for watching.